Hello everybody. Thank you for tuning in for another episode. So today's topic is going to be about what is holding people back from knowing their true self and their true power. This is a very important topic. I say that for every topic, but I just feel like these are important topics that I just need to get out there. You know, the people need to know. You know, I got to share some of my wisdom with y'all. So let's dive in. All right, so I feel like nowadays a lot of people aren't really trying to tap in with their self. You know, I've noticed that a lot of people are walking around just going through life day by day, doing the same thing every day, and they're not happy. Like, they're not really happy with what they're doing, how they're living with themselves. And I'm like, okay, you can fix it. You can fix it. You don't have to be that way throughout your entire life, right? So lately I've just been thinking, like, I want to help people really live life, tap into themselves, find their power. And I just feel like once you tap into yourself, you know how to navigate through life after that. You know what you want. You're gonna go after everything you want. And like I said, it's a process, it's a journey, and I'm gonna help you guys through this video on how to reach your potential. I mean, I can only give you guys tools because think of me as like a background character. You are the main character in your story, and that's how you should think throughout your daily life. You're the main character in your story because this is your life. This is your life to live. I can't make you live your life, you know. I can only assist you as a background character in this matrix or whatever. All right, so there's a plethora of things that I feel like is holding people back from recognizing who they truly are in their own power, right? I think it depends on your intention of living. Like, how are you living? What are you eating? What are you watching? Are you even living intentionally? Like, are you living with intention, with purpose? You have to live with purpose. That's a big one. So a lot of people now, they're eating all this junk, this food. And I'm not gonna control nobody's diet, you know. Eat what you want. Now, me, I'm not vegan, but I don't eat red meat. Personally, I don't eat red meat because I feel like it makes my body feel clogged, and when my body feels clogged, I tend to feel really groggy, lazy, you know, lackadaisical. Like, I don't want to do anything, and so I just had to let go of red meat. I've been 4 years without red meat, so, but that's me. But I do feel like people need to be more intentional with what they're consuming, eating wise, what you're watching. Like, when you consume things, it's not just about what you eat. It's about what you drink, what you watch, the energy you consume, that you have around you, you know, like, but, you know, I don't want to get off topic. I want to start with one thing at a time. So food wise, I think a lot of people need to incorporate more fruits and vegetables into their diet. Like, you can help people try to get to the next level, give them advice, and tell them, you know, good things they need to hear, that they need to know. But if they're not willing to listen, you can only do so much. You got to keep going. You got to find your tribe, you know. There's people out here that are on the same frequency as you, and they want the, you know, similar things that you want. Those people can thrive together and they can build each other up. That's how it works. But if you're dealing with low vibrational people who don't really want to support you, they don't want to support themselves, they don't want to do what they want to do in life, they're not going after what they want, you can't keep pouring into them. That's going to drain you eventually. So, you know, that goes along with living intentionally in what you consume. You know, you have to have the right energy around yourself, but you also have to have the right energy within. You know, you can't expect to have good energy around you and you not even the right energy, because you are what you attract. If you got bad energy gonna come towards you. You got good energy gonna come towards you. Law of attraction, that's what it is. You know, some people might have heard of it, some people probably haven't, but energy is real. Like, you have to be what you want to attract. Like, you want a good life, even if you're not where you want to be in life, you have to act like you already have that life. You have to live intentionally every single day. Like, you want to be healthy, envision that person, envision her, envision him. You want to live a healthy life, drink water every day, go work out. You can't just dream about it. You have to be about that action. Like, a lot of people just be like, oh my God, I want this beautiful life. I'm just gonna keep writing it down and praying. Nothing wrong with praying and writing it down, but that's the start. But you have to act. If you're not acting, it's not gonna happen. Because God and the universe gonna be like, in confusion, like, what does this person want? Like, they're telling me what they want, but they're not really showing me. God can meet you halfway. God is gonna meet you halfway. Like, God can really come through for you, but you have to show God that you really want it, and God is gonna give it to you. Okay, so you have to really show God that you want it. You have to show yourself that you want it. You know, you can't just say, oh, I want it, I'm dreaming about it, I'm wishing on a star. Get it. Go get it. Live every day with intention. Like I said, you may not even get it overnight, but if I said this in the last video, this is real. If you're consistently working towards something, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. Another thing I feel like is holding people back from seeing their true power or knowing them true selves is their own self-talk. How do you talk to yourself, like, on a daily basis? Some people may not even know that they're saying things to themselves that can be detrimental to your own conscious mind and subconscious mind. Like, say for instance, you did a project on something and you felt like you put your best in it as you were doing it, but once you got done with it, it didn't really please you. It didn't show you that you really done your best. So you're like, oh my gosh, I suck, I can't do anything right. Those words have power. So you have to be more intentional about what you say to yourself on a daily basis. Like, there's power in words. There's power in words, and you have to talk to yourself with kindness, with love, because that's also how you attract what you want in life. Like, if you consistently tell yourself, I'm great, I can do anything, you know, I can achieve my goals, I'm wealthy, it's gonna come to you because you're intentionally telling yourself that. Your body's listening to you, your energy aligns with your words, and it's going to attract exactly that. So please be more intentional with how you talk to yourself and what you say to other people and what you say to yourself, for sure though. Like, don't be talking to other people like crap and expect good to come to you. Don't talk to yourself like crap and expect good to come to you either, you know. Like I said, nobody's perfect, but practice it, you know, try it. You know, if you catch yourself, you know, saying something that you don't really feel like sounds right, like, oh, I can't do this, I'm bad at this, I suck, life is terrible. If you know, if you're telling yourself that, catch yourself in the moment and be like, you know what, I'm actually not terrible, I'm actually really a great person. My life is actually great and I'm grateful for everything I have. Be humble. Show God that you are grateful for all that you have, and God will bless you 10 times more. So really just be intentional with everything, with what you say, be intentional intentional with what you say, what you eat, what you watch, the energy you keep around you, everything. This is your life you're talking about. You want to take yourself seriously? You want your life to be what you want it to be? Take it seriously. Be intentional. Know what you want. And start small, you know? Like I said, it's not going to happen overnight. But if you start with small steps, like, okay, I'm going to write this. Like, you have a thought for it. It starts with a thought. It starts with a thought. Like, you're like, okay, I want this in life. Talk to God about it. Whatever God that is that you may serve. Talk to God about it. Write it down. Act on it. That's the step everybody wants to skip. Like, they just think, oh, if I talk to God, it's just gonna happen. Write it down. Write it down. If you don't learn anything else from me, learn to take action. Go after what you want in life, because tomorrow really isn't promised. And I encourage y'all to live now. Live now. One, I want to say the information that they have, that they taught us in school, a lot of the information that they taught us in school, yes, it probably happened, but they're not teaching us everything that we should know. So I feel like even if you're not in school right now, you graduated, whatever, you should still be a student of life and still be doing your own research to learn about everything. Ask questions. That's what people don't really do. Ask questions. Like, I think people are so comfortable with everything that's going on. Some of this stuff don't be adding up. And I think a lot of people need to start asking questions like, why is this happening the way it is? Why? Be more curious about life, okay? Life is what you make it, but this reality we're living in, they have rules, and some of these rules don't make sense. And sometimes you gotta ask yourself, does this go against my morals, like my values? You have to ask yourself, and you have to be willing to either go against the odds or keep going with what's being given to you. And is that making you happy? If not, make a change. Start with yourself. Find a group of people that feel the same way, and make a change. Like, I can only say so much. Like, it starts with you though. You know, it starts with you. You have to be willing to see that some things may not be right within yourself and within the things around you. And once you see that, you're gonna be like, okay, I know exactly where to start. I know exactly what I need to do. And you're gonna want to build things up around you. You're just gonna be more intentional with everything, with yourself, with what you consume, with the people you surround yourself with, the life you want to live, the life on this planet. Like, you're gonna want other people to be better as well. That's how you raise the frequency. So please, that's my message for you all today. Be more intentional. Like, I feel like I have so much more to say, but right now I'm just like that's all that's coming from me right now. That's all that I'm getting right now. But please be more intentional with your life. Focus on things that make you happy, things that bring you life. Because a lot of people are lifeless, soulless, walking around, no soul. They don't know what they want out of life. They don't know their meaning of life. But once you find that meaning, it goes up from there. A lot of people feel like their purpose or their spark, like their gift, like for me, art is a gift of mine. As you can see, all this art around me, I did this. That's my gift. But that's not my meaning of life. My meaning of life is to inspire individuals to look within themselves and be better, do better, and want more for themselves, and to live life to the fullest. right? Live life to the fullest. But people get that confused. Like, your purpose isn't your gift. You have to want more. You have to want more for yourself. You have to want... it's getting to me. But I love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in for another episode. And like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time. Mwah.